It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Northern Monk Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Uprising India Pale Ale, coming in at 6% ABV in a 330ml can. Now this was part of a box set that you buy the little boxes, 4 cans in the box. If you buy 2 boxes, you generally you can get it for £10 in my local Morrisons anyway, as of April 2022. And I just think that is seriously good value for money. I bought a box of the Vocation Divide and Conquer and a box of the Uprising by Northern Monk. And one beer is 6%, one beer is 5%. I just think for 8 cans of beer, hopefully, fingers crossed, good quality beer, it works out at £1.25 a can. It's exceptional value for money. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Good levels of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. And it's another beer that I haven't reviewed by Northern Monk. It's really great reviewing a lot of the kind of single limited release cans that these breweries do. Northern Monk have a series of beer where you kind of you used to rip the kind of label off the side of the can, you'd peel it back and it would reveal a story about their beers. They were great. I reviewed a beer with a miner, an actual coal miner, on the front of the label. The artwork was beautiful. But I think I paid about £4 or £5 a can, which is fine. The quality of the beer was outstanding. But this is what I like about Northern Monk. They're still a very independent kind of northern British company. They produce great quality craft beer for the people who want to buy great quality craft beer. But they also offer craft beer for the everyman. £1.25 a can is just exceptional value for money. I'm kind of hoping here that we have a pretty decent beer to go with that value for money. We got a 2-finger white head, lovely carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It does have an etching on the bottom of the glass, so it's gonna over kind of create the carbonation, if you like. It's going to aggravate the carbonation. So if you used a glass without that kind of etching, then your carbonation might be a little bit kind of slower. But it's hazy, it's straw coloured, it's doing all the right things that I want an IPA to do. Lovely kind of head on the beer, good head retention. Let's get the aroma on the beer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's enough to put a smile on your face initially. It's a lovely aroma. It's sort of kind of piney, lemony, little bit of kind of tangerine, orange peel. There's a level of sweetness there. There is a level of sweetness, but there's gonna be for that kind of £1.25 price point. What I do find with these beers that they put in the supermarkets, they're built for the supermarket. They're built to a certain quality. That beer I was talking about just now from Northern Monk, where you peeled the kind of label back, you're not going to get that level of kind of Northern Monk quality in a kind of value beer like this. That's for the kind of the bottle shop. That's for the visiting their website and seeing their kind of specials, their limited releases, which I do like to look at. Let's dive in then. It smells really good. Do you know what this reminds me of? In a New World sense. This reminds me of like an amped up version of Summer Lightning. Hopback Summer Lightning, like a ramped up version of that, or Like a 6% version of Summer Lightning, or what? I tell you what it really reminds me of. Can you remember Proper Job? St Austell Brewery's Proper Job. This is like a very early version of Proper Job. I remember raving. I remember the review. St Austell's Proper Job. I remember when it kind of wasn't in supermarkets, but it was like a really quite premium beer at the time. And I remember loving it. I remember really enjoying it. Bottle of Proper Job, St Austell Brewery. This has got all the hallmarks of a kind of an early version of Proper Job. Or a Sierra Nevada torpedo, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, or something in that kind of way. It's lovely and sweet. It's lovely and balanced with the bitterness on the back end. There's lovely grapefruit, orange peel, tangerine flavours coming through. Nice levels of carbonation rolling the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's definitely, and I mean this with the greatest of respects, it's definitely supermarket quality beer. But that's okay. That's okay, because I'm enjoying this. This is a beer I can switch off to. Run, just chuck a box of these beers, put them in your cooler box, take them down the beach. It's cheap enough. Disposable barbecue. Box of kind of Northern Monk Uprising IPA, which is, if you buy 2 boxes, it works out £5 a box, which is I'm going to say it again, £1.25 a can. I really like this. I really like this. I really do. It's got a fantastic kind of West Coast of America style bitterness on the back end. As impressive as those Northern Monk beers where you rip the label back and you read the great story and the artwork is fantastic. The beer tastes great. As impressive as that beer is, I'm as impressed with this. The fact that they produced a really solid, well-tasting, decent IPA for that price point, for me, is quite remarkable. In this day and age where everyone's talking about kind of price rises, I'm reviewing this April 2022, everyone's talking about price rises and everything going up through the roof and bang. And here I am, drinking a beer at £1.25 in the kitchen from Morrisons supermarket. I'm going to say it again. It's outstanding value for money. This would be my go-to. In fact, when I finish this review, I'm going to Morrisons. I'll get the wife to drive me, of course, but I'm going to Morrisons. I'm about to go camping tomorrow, and I need beer to go camping with. So I'm gonna pick up 4 boxes. I'm going for 2 days. I'm gonna pick up 4 boxes. That'll cost me 20 quid. 4 boxes of Uprising, if they got any left on the shelves. Just terrific value for money. This will be my sitting round the campsite in my little kind of canvas chair. Remember the cheap fishing chairs? The cheap canvas chairs with a kind of hole in where you put your beer can or your pint? I got one of those chairs. That is one of my favourite chairs in the world. Because I'll position it, I'll check out the campsite, find a nice spot with a nice view, and I'll set the barbecue up next to me. I'll put my chair in the position. I'll have my cooler box next to me. Happy days. Sit down, beer, watching the kids play, looking at the fantastic rolling hills of West Wales. Pembrokeshire. Amazing, amazing. All while I'm sitting there drinking a fantastic IPA at £1.25 a can. Great lacing, great look to the beer, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. What do they say about the beer then? Is it a description? When it all started, again, bright and bitter, modern India Pale Ale with Centennial, Simcoe and Strata hops. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It really is. That is an exceptional beer for the money. Exceptional beer for the money. It's got all those lovely bitter flavours I like from an IPA. Great carbonation, great aroma, great lacing, great look. Fabulous taste. That. Now, normally I buy Weiss beer. I'll be honest, normally I buy Weiss beer when I go away. I won't be buying Weiss beer this year. I'll be buying 2 boxes of this stuff. And happy days. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.